Hey YouTube, this is Vitra. Back again. I was recently, well, just a few minutes ago, doing a video talking about relationships, and I kind of struck a chord within my own self, about allowing God to peel back, layers of pain and hurt and resentment that I have been through. But basically, that's something that we have to take steps towards. And once we allow ourselves to give up the hurt, the pain, the resentment, the wish I coulda, if I woulda, and all that stuff, we begin to see things more clearly. When we allow ourselves to step out of the box or out of this merry-go or off the merry-go-round that we've been on for so long, the world stops spinning. It looks a little bit different, and we can think clearer. Because with all the past being so in front of us or blocking our view, we can't see anything. Whether if it's a good person that's in our lives right now, we can push them away, cause things to happen that we really don't want to, basically like self-sabotage. We cause things, we put things in motion to happen, trying to save ourselves from this new thing that we're really not sure of, and my advice is to tell you to stop, think, look around, and take notes. Take notes about the pros and the cons of the relationship or of the situation, so that you're really not jumping into anything blindly, but then also you're not stepping back from something that could be a really good thing. Even if it does just turn out to be a decent friendship, you can still have a relationship with that person. It may just be with certain types of boundaries, and which is okay. Make sure that when you looking and listening, you really are paying attention to the details of what's going on, the details of the person, and I'm talking male and female alike, not just female, but males also. So it is really a detrimental thing for us to be able to communicate. I think that when you have a hyphy sexual situation going on, that stuff don't last. You thinking you pleasing the person, but you ain't really nothing but running yourself down. You think you fulfilling your needs and all this and that. It's really not worth it, if you think about it, because you have added on, yes, another notch to your belt, but in retrospect, it don't look good. Yes, you have gained experience, but when you get that person, that you want to settle down with and, really deal with, fall in love with, some of the stuff you're going to wind up telling on yourself, so think about, the choices that you're making. Before you able to put your foot in that water, you need to really think about what could be in that water, So that's just, my take on dealing with relationships, and I really do have more that I could say, but right now I'm just not, it's just all kind of like left me. But for the most part, right now I'm at a point of being real with myself, and being on YouTube, looking at myself on camera. I'm like smiling every time I see, because before I wouldn't even want nobody looking at me, wasn't able to really speak up, you know, about certain things that I'm feeling because of the way I might come across. You know, folks might be offended, and I'll, you know, have been saying I'm hoping folks ain't offended and this and that, but I'm still getting what I need to off my chest. You know, hoping that it would help somebody. You know, being completely honest with yourself, it allows you to, you know, just go a lot further than if you holding back or keeping things in and trying to hide and all this and that. You know, the last couple of videos, I got all my arms hanging out. I was bearing all them arms, and I'm like, oh my God, maybe I need to, you know, put a jacket on or something. But it was like I'm getting comfortable with bearing my arms, you know, where normally I wouldn't even be able to show my face, you know. So being real with yourself, you start to be more comfortable. And I don't care what age you are, you know, we need to look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, yes, you're cute, or girl, you need to do something with that hair, or man, you really should not be wearing that, you know. Being honest, you know. A lot of times we don't want to hear the comments that other people make. We don't want to feel the stares and all this and that, but I mean, it is what it is. We got to be real with ourselves before we able to really, you know, get into or even care what other folks is thinking. Right now, I don't care what other people thinking, you know, half the time, because I'm feeling like, you know, they don't pay my bills, they don't feed me, you know, and I say that out loud all the time when somebody be like, ooh wee, oh well, you got folks walking around with their tail hanging out their pants, or they boobs, you know, hanging out their clothes, and just all the stuff. So, you know, I'm and I'm not talking about myself dealing with clothes or nothing like that. I'm just, you know, certain ways that I feel about things, you know, I say. And I guess you can call it getting older. Yes, I am 37. 37. Jeez. On the 19th of June was my birthday. But, you know, getting a little bit older, it's like you need to say what you got to say. You know, you don't necessarily have to hurt people's feelings or put it out there in a derogatory way, but, you know, just say what you got to say and do it moving. So that's me for today. I'm really having fun doing this, and the next video should be well, I'm hoping that it is going to be about my appointments for the duodenal switch. I'm sorry. For the duodenal switch, I'm hoping that my appointments are not kind of staggered out, but close together, so I can get this done. I have a friend at work that is a really big inspiration. I had spoke to someone today, which is he was a guy that is trying to lose weight also. So what I'm going to do with that is give him the information that I have about how to portion out his food, you know. We talked about the fat gene, you know, and I was expressing to him that my weight comes from a tall, big bone, heavy mother, which was about 5'8", 5'9", and then my height come from a dad that is 5'5", 5'6", and like a flyweight. You know, he was one of those that liked him a big woman. Ain't nothing wrong with it. How them people say, more pushing for the cushion. Not only that, this old man told me, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but he told me, he said, girl, what you got is called spring back. I said, Mr. So-and-so, what you gonna do with all that? He said, girl, just give me a chance. But of course not. Didn't even go there. But anyway, be good to yourself. Be real with yourself. Continue to stride forward. Move forward. Continue on. Don't live in the past. Do not allow your past, to stop you from having a wonderful, bright, healthy, and good future. Have a good day, everybody. God bless you. Bye-bye.